Okay, so I'm just going to talk you through now how I make my breakfast smoothie, or you can have this after a workout, anytime really, anytime. It's just like a meal replacement. Really filling, high protein, good greens, you got your berries in there, pretty much everything you need, okay? So you start with water, and I've also added liquid chlorophyll, which is there from Ashley Sunshine, so I usually add a squirt of that in, so if you've got that, use it as well. I'll put that in there, first of all. Then, I've got this is just from Sainsbury's. I'm sure they're doing more in the supermarkets, but a couple of handfuls of fresh kale in there. I'll finish this bag off, I think. And I'm also going to throw in a little bit of spinach too. Okay, again, a couple of handfuls. I put in 700 ml of water, but you might want to put a little bit more depending on how many you're making. I'm making 2 today, so I just need the lid, so I'm going to have to give that a little whiz. That's enough for now. Still quite bitty at the moment, but as soon as you've blended it long enough, it'll all smooth down and it's nice texture. So then I'm going to add in a couple of strawberries. You can add whatever you want. I usually use raspberries most regularly, but I've got strawberries for today. So I'm just going to add in a couple of those. Give that another whiz. Okay. Then I'm going to add in. Okay, in here we've got, this comes, again I've got these from Sainsbury's, but it comes in a packet, a Ziploc bag. In there we've got ground up flax seeds, sunflower seeds, linseeds, goji berries, and there might be something else in there, but it's a good mixture of good omegas, good fats in there, and I usually use a good serving. I'll never measure anything out. If you want to measure out and be specific, then you go for it. I usually just go off what looks about right. So don't be too precise. Not, and then give it another whiz. Okay, and then because I'm a chocolate fan, I'll grab these. Okay, this is 100% pure raw organic cocoa. Okay, again, it's available at most supermarkets. I usually use this one. You can get the raw organic cocoa in. I've got this from Sainsbury's. They do as well the green and blacks one. I prefer this one because it's not been Dutched. As long as it's raw organic, then it's not got any of the sugars and the crap that goes in most cocoa powders. Okay, so no sweeteners or anything like that. The raw cocoa is really healthful, and it's full of antioxidants, and there's lots of benefits, magnesium, all sorts of real goodness in raw organic cocoa. So we're going to whack that in. Again, you can measure this out if you like, but I just use a little sprinkle. That's enough for me. And again, because I'm a chocolate fan, I'll add in my protein. So I'm going to add in, there's 1 scoop. There's 2 scoops of protein in there. Okay. Ground cinnamon. I'm gonna bit of cinnamon, not too much because that'll overpower the taste, but a little sprinkling again. Once you've done this a few times, you get the hang of what kind of is about right, the amounts. Give that a good blend. Okay, I'm going to throw in some crushed ice now, just because I haven't got time to throw it in the freezer, and I want it to be cold and it tastes nicer when it's cold. So let me just get that out. So this one's all stuck together. Let's just crush that. There we go. Nice. Throw those in. I think that'll do. Okay, and there you go. That's ready to serve. Okay, you can see there. That's actually full. It started off with 600 ml of water, but now it's full to the brim. Other things you might want to throw in there, again, I do this quite often, is almond butter, but I've got none today, and ground almonds as well. That gives it a more of a thick texture and more of a nutty flavour too. So if you like that kind of, I'd go for that as well, because that's really nice. What I'd say with it as well is just, that'll go for 2 meals, so I'll split that into half. I'll have it with breakfast. What I usually tend to do is I'll have probably 2/3 of that as breakfast and a third of it as a dessert, just because I'm a chocoholic and it stops me having my chocolate and whatever else desserts I might have. So go ahead, give it a try. You won't taste any of the greens or anything in there. You can't taste the fact that there's any, all the spinach and the carrots in there, because the chocolate and the cinnamon and the berries kind of take most of the taste of that away. So if you're worried about that, then you won't taste it at all. It's a great way to get your kids, if you like to make chocolate milkshakes or whatever flavour protein powders you want to use. It's a great way to get your kids eating some of your greens. You've got your good fats and all the rest in there as well. Okay, so give it a go. I'm going to serve this up and have more breakfast, okay?